Welcome back to our channel, folks. Today we thought we'd talk about one of our most favourite places on earth, Disneyland Paris. We do visit Disneyland Paris quite regular, and we do really enjoy taking different methods of travel from the UK over to Paris. On this particular occasion, we took the plane from Manchester Airport in the UK over to Charles De Gaulle Airport. But from there, for the first time ever, we took the train from the airport straight into the gates of Disneyland Paris. From time to time, we get asked questions on what the best way of travelling to Paris is. How do you get from the airport to Disneyland Paris itself? What's the cheapest? What's the quickest? There's also a lot of questions floating around social media. So today we thought we would break down our experience with the train. Was it easy? Was it convenient? How much did it cost? And yeah, by the way, we do have far too many ears.
Finding the train station inside the airport was actually very simple. After exiting the plane in Terminal 2, you need to go through passport control and then onto the baggage collection area. From there, go around to the right, and it's really just a case of following the signs overhead that say trains. It takes around about 10 minutes to walk. I believe there is a shuttle bus internally within the airport itself as well that you could use. Once you get closer to the train station itself, this is a really handy map to show you exactly where you are. From here, you'll need to go down 2 escalators as the train station is located underneath the terminals. From there, you see 2 screens overhead. Blue is departures and green is arrivals. You'll need the blue screen, of course, because you're departing.
So I managed to navigate my way through the airport. Once I realised that you had to actually exit the airport via passport control, it was actually fairly simple. There were signs up that said trains in English, and then you just followed the direction. Probably took 10 minutes as per signage. Once you're in the part where the train station is, you have to go down 2 escalators, so you have to go right underneath the terminals. And then from there, there's a blue screen and a green screen. And I was expecting something to say Disneyland Paris, you know, being that it's some kind of icon, or maybe even, you know, a hidden Mickey perhaps. None of that. So I basically matched up my train number. So from there, it told me to go to Gate S, or Port S, which is Gate S. And then the guy said about 20 minutes before the train departs, that's when you'll find out your platform number, as there's several to choose from in Gate S. So a few little shops, there's a few coffee kind of snack bar, cafe kind of places, one of those relay newsagent places as well.
So we purchased our tickets in advance of our journey by a couple of months, but there was plenty of ticket machines at the train station if you wanted to purchase on the day. Although I probably would recommend, if you were travelling from the UK, to book in advance. We just went through, I believe it was trainline.com. I've just done a quick Google search while I'm editing this video, and you can get tickets for around about £13, and with first class not being that much more expensive.
So our blue television has now been updated with platform number 5. Also the destinations that this train is going to. The first stop being Marne-la-Vallée-Chessy, which is Disneyland Paris. A quick scan of our ticket's QR code and it's down to the platform.
So you have to take an escalator downstairs to the platform itself. Everyone was carrying their big heavy suitcases downstairs, plus prams, buggies, pushchairs. So it doesn't look like there's any kind of lift or elevator. So that might come in handy. That's something that I definitely want to know.
This is so handy. This is like a map to show you where your carriage is going to line up, so you know exactly where to stand to get on board. Once on board, the seat numbers are very well lit up. The standard carriage seemed to be well equipped with tons of legroom, a tray, a cup holder, and also a footrest as well. And I'm having a great time.
Something that we didn't really notice at the time of boarding the train was any kind of accessibility options, but a quick look on the website, it gives you plenty. Just go to the appropriate website and really go from there. You can order things like ramps, or you can have anyone come along to help you if you need special attention. I'd certainly recommend, if that was something that you need, to make sure you do that in advance and not just wait for the day of the train to announce that you need the help, just so they know that they can get everything ready and prepared for you well in advance.
Not really an awful lot to see on the train, just some countryside views. But once we make it to Marne-la-Vallée-Chessy, we literally exit through the doors straight into Disneyland Paris, which is fantastic.
And we made it to Disneyland, guys. Mission completed. Probably took, I'd say, bang on 10 minutes. Not one sign or picture of Mickey Mouse, no Disneyland signage or anything like that until you actually come up the escalators into the Disneyland Paris train station itself. Massive departure from when you get out the plane at Orlando, you know that you're in the magic. How good is this? You literally step out into Disneyland. There's the security tents, there's the Tower of Terror, there's the Eiffel Tower, there's Disney Village. So the lift at the airport train station was actually working. It just seemed like nobody wanted to use it. So there is a lift there. Didn't look like there was very many, maybe just one. But yeah, there is that option if you want to use it with prams, buggies, suitcases, and you probably should do. The Magical Shuttle, which costs around about 20 euros for an adult. That picks you up from the airport as well and drops you off at many of the different hotels around the Disneyland Paris resort. Probably takes anywhere between 45 minutes and maybe an hour and 20 minutes, depending on the time of day, depending on the traffic, depending on what hotel you're staying at. Alternatively, you can get yourself a taxi or a private transfer, which probably for slightly more money, more like 60, 70 euros perhaps, that probably takes about 45 minutes. Once you find the train, it's very quick, very simple. Now we're at Disney, let's go have some fun. Until next time, let's chip.